Hey everybody, Kennis here. Hope you're doing great. Listen, I wanted to make a quick video on why I have not been making too many videos recently, and that is because of this room, or kind of room, that I'm standing in right now. And that is my new studio that I'm building out. Let me show you a little bit about it. I'm probably going to make a video at some point of the whole build out, but just kind of give you a taste of what I've been working with, and I'm really excited about it. So let me do a walkthrough of this whole space, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So I recently bought this new house here in Houston, Texas. And this is one of those houses that it's kind of like a 1.5 story house. So it's mostly a 1 story, and it's got 1 room upstairs, and that is this room right here. This is my theater, and you've probably seen some of the videos if you watched me doing any of my home theater videos. This is the room that I'm doing those in. And basically I bought this house because my mother-in-law lives with us, and we just needed a little bit more space, and this had its own like little wing for her, like her own little suite. And so it worked out really well. Anyway, while I was up here, I went into the attic, and there's all kinds of space up in the attic on the back half. And so I called up a builder friend of mine and asked him to come over and take a look at the house and say, hey, can I build another room in the attic? So like I'm kind of standing in the attic now. It's like the 2nd story, but just on the other side of all these walls is the attic. So he said, absolutely. So what I did was I installed this door right here. So this one is just the regular door that comes up into the room, and this is the new door. And let me show you what's behind door number 1 here. That is my studio back there. So let me flip the camera around and I'll talk you through it. So I'm walking in here to the studio, and basically this is what we were looking at. I'm gonna kind of get over in the corner, you can kind of see more of it. So that wall there is the theater, and then all of this was just open. The only thing that was obstructing anything was these AC things over here, and I rerouted those. So basically I looked at this and did some measurements and realized I have about 320 square feet up here that was not used. So this room over here is a storage room for various stuff, mostly my mother-in-law's stuff. There's already some stuff in here because I didn't have any place for it, but I built up this subfloor here. This was just it looked like that, just insulation and wood beams. I built it up. I'm put all 4 corners, all 4 walls of this. All these are on load bearing. They're attached to the load bearing wall. So this floor is great. I mean, it's like you jump up and down on it and it does not move. So anyway, this room is basically the storage room, and I'll put a door there. And this room here that I'm in is the studio, and from the door wall there all the way over to that wall is 16 feet. I was able to put 2 sheets of plywood here on the ground to equal 16 feet, and then from the door to that wall there is, on the ground part, is another 12 feet. And then you can see how this kind of angles up like this. Just that side there, there's not enough room. Basically I had choice to put the wall going straight up here, but I kind of added this shelf here on this wall, and I'm probably going to load up all my amplifiers across the top there or something like that. So anyway, the plans for this room is great because I'll be able to put a couch in here to chill out with. It's big enough where maybe 4 or 5 people can play in here. Might be able to even put a drum set in here. Not really sure what I want to do permanently, but I will have some area that will have a desk to record with, and I can have my computer and everything set up there. And then I'll be able to have an area where I can play and record. And one of the things that I've been doing is this stuff right here, that insulation on the top, the kind of greenish gray stuff, is a soundproofing insulation. And let's see, it's called Roxol. That's what they used to call it. It might be called rock wool now. But all of this underneath here is insulated with that. So the floor, the subfloor is insulated, and I also used this product called green glue tape. You can see a little bit of it right there on that step. And basically, I put that down, and it's kind of like a foam that prevents, you know, like the feet stomping when you're walking. If you've ever lived in an apartment, you can hear someone above you. That kind of sound, it prevents that. So I'm hoping that this will be soundproofed enough after everything that I do in order to like crank up a guitar amp, or at least record a little bit, you know, at least do some acoustic stuff and not have anybody else hear it in the rest of the house. I'm also going to put that rock wool in the studs. I'm going to put insulation on the back side of this, so it'll be insulation back here, the sheeted insulation. So it's kind of like drywall, but it's insulation, and then that'll help with cooling the area as well as soundproofing it. So I think that they have. Then what I'm going to do also is put this stuff called hat track on the walls, and basically that's what it's a hat track you put the drywall on top of, and it kind of creates a space where the vibrations don't go through to the studs. So I'll just do this anyway. So that's where I'm at right now with my studio. I've been working on this any spare time that I have, so that's why I haven't really been making any videos the last couple weeks. But anyway, I wanted to share with you this, and stay tuned for a full video of the whole build out, because it's pretty cool. It's been a lot of work, but I'm really happy with this. And I mean, I love everything. I was able to do the vaulted ceilings. I was able to have a ton of space for anything. I mean, basically I have almost a full 12 by 16 room for my stuff. Got an area to put all my guitars and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, Kennis Russell, thank you so much for following me on my channel, and hopefully you'll enjoy following me as I do this build out. So anyway, Kennis Russell out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.